Hello, Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another episode of the Mailbag, where I do something that sounds very boring, reading the messages that come in to my YouTube inbox, but somehow it ends up being interesting. Go figure. So, I've got, I'm just going through these in order, and we'll see what we got here. And oh, they sent me my own video. Digicube, EVE Online. Hi, Markee. I'm unfortunately not an old fan, and I see that you've already made your mark, no pun intended, on your community with 1,000 vids. Yes, I'm over 1,000 videos now, and it just kind of snuck up on me. And I actually saw yesterday that I hit 18 million views. So I have some goals. My goals more are about subscribers. Because when I get to, I have a goal of 42,500 subscribers, and I'm giving away the Frostmourne sword whenever we get up to there. There's other stuff given away along the way, and in fact, I think based on looking at my stats, in fact, let me look real quick. The live view on my stats, come on, switch screens here. What is going on with that? The live view on here, I think that it says it's about 10 days when I hit the next mark for I think that my browser just locked up. Isn't that my luck? That's about when I hit my mark for the next drawing. And in fact, I think we're at about 30 days since the last drawing, and they did not claim their item. And that was the Lord of the Rings autographed poster. And so I think that I will be giving that away again. So, okay, let's see here. I don't know what the hell just happened to my browser. Maybe it's going to crash on me. We shall see. So, okay, so we'll finish up this one. I didn't get to look at my other thing. I think that my browser is actually about to crash on me. I understand that EVE is a very, very intellectual game. However, as one who isn't too into the whole PvP thing, is there a way to still have the upper hand in making ISK? My favorite pastime is killing NPCs, so you already grasp the missioning is my thing. However, do you think I'd be able to earn enough to buy game time? Not saying that I'm antisocial, but I don't, let's see, he doesn't want to fight. Let's see, and he links to one of my videos, is EVE Online worth it? And I can tell you that a couple of things here. One, I have played just a little bit of EVE Online. It's been a long time. And but I'm about to start trying it again. I was going to actually open an account here again real soon and make some videos, just see what happens. As far as making enough ISK to buy game time, see, that's one of the beautiful things about EVE Online. There's a subscription for the game, and as a subscriber, you have to pay a monthly fee, which is with most games, except if you happen to be able to make enough money in game that you can produce the ISK equivalent of the game time. There's an economy in the game that you can actually buy game time from other players and apply it to your account for the in-game currency. And so they don't need to buy currency from some third-party person or whatnot. They can buy it directly from you. We sell at Markee Dragon, we sell EVE game time codes. In fact, that's one of the main things that we do. And it's at markeedragon.com. And then you can convert that into ISK in the game. And so it's a good way that if you have money and not as much time, but you need ISK, that you can buy it legit. So it's kind of cool. Okay, let's see if the browser's going to work here. It's not. Okay, so I'm going to kill the browser here. Oh man, and I'm still uploading my other thing. Golly, I don't know what to do about this. This is just not working out well. I guess that I'm going to kill that upload. So this just sucks. So, okay. Well, yeah, just tried to close it. Ah, there it went. Google crash. Relaunch now? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's see if it'll open up my chat window too. It's not? Okay, well, I'll have to open that back up whenever we get there. So, okay. And the upload failed. So, we'll just let that restart. So, and I was looking at my subscriber thing here, and it says, hey, I was right, 7 days until I get to the next level of subscribers, and we give away another prize. So, we'll probably be drawing for 2 things. So, make sure you're a subscriber to me on YouTube. Okay, so here's this EVE Online subject, and okay, now we can get back into here. Ultima Online forever. This is from Joshua Hart. Hey Marcus, longtime follower and UO fanatic. Just wanted to see if you could spread the word, I guess I'm doing that right now, about a new player-run UO server. Oh, no, I can't, sorry. Okay, so here's the deal. Player-run shards of Ultima Online violate the terms of service for the game. And so here's the deal is that that it's kind of a gray area there, and here's why I'm not supporting that. And that is because it violates the terms of service of the game, and you should be playing on the official servers. Now, there are people who have put together the game that looks very much like and feels very much like Ultima Online in a previous version. And they built their own client, and they built their own server infrastructure, and then they built their own graphics and everything, and they did this as kind of a community effort. And so it is not 100% a copyright infringement, but at the same time it disrupts the spirit of the original game. And so, yeah, I do not support third-party servers, although if they ever officially allow third-party servers, then there will be a Markee Dragon Ultima Online server out there that all of you can play on. But until that time, no. So, let's see. Pedro, Wars E, I need your opinion. Hi Mark, sorry if my English is not fully correct. I am from Portugal. No problem. We'll figure it out. My name is Pedro, and I'm 15 years old, and I'm here because I need advice about War Z. I've been banned for like 2 months, and I have already sent a lot of tickets, posted on the forums, private messages to developers, etc. But I never got any feedback from them or my account back. I love the game because it's not that expensive and it's really fun to play, but now I don't know what to do. My parents went crazy when I told them I got banned from the game, and they are not paying for the game again. Oh goodness. I never used hacks or anything like that. Can I know what you would do in my position? Okay, so, you know, this is not a new story. I honestly believe, now I'm a big fan of War Z, I really am, but I honestly believe that they have in many cases unjustly banned players. And so, you know, and okay, here's how this happens. You know how when we're all going along, things are good and stuff like that, and then something starts happening that you know you need to address. Like I'll give a real life example for myself. When I was a kid, when I was I think around 10 or so, I lied so much. I told lies all the time, and what started happening was no one started believing me and everything, and in fact I got called out in school by a teacher one day who brought me up to the front of the class and called me a liar. And You know, it was kind of at that point that my teacher issued me a challenge and said, go for a week without lying at all. Tell everyone the 100% truth and see what happens for a week and see whether or not it's good or bad. Just try it. I was so embarrassed by being brought up there in the front of the class and everything, and I really decided that I was going to, with vigor, I was going to not lie anymore. And so, with having such affinity on not lying anymore, and having done it so much prior to that, I started noticing everyone else that was lying. And I started calling them on it and everything. And I started really being very, very anal about myself lying or anyone else lying and everything. And so I went hardcore the other direction is what happened. And so hardcore that I became extremely blunt with people, and I started hurting people's feelings. And so I needed to pull back from that a little bit. You know, it's okay to not tell everybody what's on your mind, but it's not okay to lie to them, but it's okay to not tell everybody what's on your mind fully, or give your full opinion on some things, you know, because it can, you go too far the other direction, and it can be harmful as well. Well, with bringing this back to War Z, it comes back here because War Z had such a problem with hackers. Such a problem. And they were getting hammered left and right about everybody so displeased with the game because of all the hackers. There's still hackers in the game, by the way. And so what it ended up being is that they, with fervor, they just with a whole bunch of effort started to really seek out hackers and be really critical on everybody. And I think with being so critical that they started to catch honest people in the ban waves. And I think that there's been a lot of honest people that have been banned. And then there's also something else that's happened that I've noticed, which is people were getting banned for using hacks on their accounts after their account got hacked. Now, what started happening is people's accounts have been getting hacked, and then the hackers are using their accounts to farm with, and they may load utilities on them or whatnot to help them with farming items so that they can sell them, because there is an external third-party market for things like guns and armor, weapons, all that stuff. And so this third-party market has sprung up, and it has caused, the unsavory people to show up and start hacking accounts. And so I've heard of several people unbanned now because their account was actually hacked and they weren't actually using the cheats. And so the War Z guys are getting much, much better about this. But there are still so many people that got unjustly banned, in my opinion. And my opinion is that all of these accounts, once they get the formula right, that maybe they should consider unbanning all of these accounts and giving everyone a second chance. So whether they did do something or not, give them a second chance. If you're able to catch them, permaban, you're gone. And so, but the game at the same time really needed the heavy hand, because there was so much hacking going on that was really wrecking the game, and it caused us to not play a few times, not do our weekly live stream of War Z, and so that puts them in a real kind of conundrum there of do this bad happens, do this bad happens. So it falls down to which is the lesser evil. And I think that War Z has been figuring that out. So, okay. The Parapen. Let's see. Make Shadowbane 2. Please, 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 please. I miss that game. I like tab targeting and killing people, sieging their stuff, etc., etc. Guild Wars 2 is the only thing out that and it is so Care Bear. This guy is an old school player. He's using terms. I mean, if you played Shadowbane, you know, you're near my age. And if you know about tab targeting, you're near my age. If you know about Care Bear Land, you're near my age. I'm not that old. I'm 42 now. Is that how old I am? Let's see, we're in 2013. Yes, that's how old I am. So I just have gone really gray before my time. Let's see. I so missed that game. Okay, you know, so no city building whatsoever. Yeah, there's Darkfall, but it's FPS, and AV is fail. I don't know what AV is. Well, not that fail, at least. Okay, my past ideas are riddled with failures, and it wouldn't be end up in jail for doing a Kickstarter. I wouldn't want to end up in jail for doing a Kickstarter project where I put Bane at Ubisoft's office in France. I don't understand what he's saying. Okay, so the Parapen, Shadowbane 2, you know, it would be good, but here's what's happened, is that times change, and tastes change, and so with the change in the markets, that someone could make Shadowbane 2, it would be a niche game. That's what it would be. And so, being that it's a niche game, it wouldn't be able to have the production facilities behind it that are the same as you know, the big AAA titles and such. Wars is a niche game. It's done well, but it's a niche game. World of Warcraft, AAA, all the way. You know, and Shadowbane was AA when it came out. It wasn't AAA, but it was AA. And so these days, you know, there's Kickstarter projects for stuff like that. I don't know, though, that you'll be able to make enough money off of it to get funding to do it. And that's the whole issue, is the funding to do something like this. What game did I hear about recently that was an astonishing, like, $60 million to develop? I can't remember which game it was. But I'm just thinking to myself, damn, $60 million to develop a game? You know, that's just insane. Absolutely insane. So, okay, so SWG. I noticed the SWG box in the background. If you played it, what server did you play on? Let me grab that box. Stuff falling over. By the way, Mardi Gras beads! Woohoo! No, I did not lift my shirt to get them. Okay, so Star Wars Galaxies, Empire Divided. Let's see what's in the box. I actually haven't looked in here in quite a long time. Let's see here. This was the collector's edition and everything, and an art book. You know, I've got, oh, look at this. A little pewter statue, and Star Wars Galaxies pin I can put on my jacket. A whole bunch of manuals, it looks like. And then, yeah, look at this. Wow. So this is, you know, the old, you know, we used to have the, multiple CDs to install these. So anyway, okay, so I don't remember what server I played on. I played a bunch, but I just don't remember what the server name was. And it was a great game. I didn't get into it as much as Ultima Online. And I really enjoyed it. A friend of mine who is now dead in real life, he played it a bunch and was very popular in the game. And in fact, after he died, they turned his house into a shrine in the game, and they hollowed it out, put a big statue inside of his character and everything, which was really cool. He was a big impact on the community. So anyway, it was a great game. That's all I can say. It's gone now, completely gone. So Ultima Online has lasted longer. There's a lot of other games that have lasted longer, and SWG finally met its last breath when Star Wars: The Old Republic came out just beforehand, and that was that's the box that was up there next to it. So anyway, okay, so that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do subscribe. You'll see why you want to subscribe next. But if you're watching this on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We're going to do another episode, and you may see the video that I'm about to play as well and say, shit, I need to subscribe too. So it's on my YouTube channel, which there's a link in on my Twitch page. So take care, everybody, and for those of you on YouTube, I'll see you tomorrow. Twitch, I'll be right back.
If you made it this far in the video, you may as well subscribe. That's what I want you to do. You obviously liked it well enough to watch it this far. So look at this. This is Frostmourne. This is a Runes of Magic sword. This Runes of Magic sword is one that we're giving away as second prize to one of you subscribers just for being subscribed. That's all you have to do. Subscribe and accept our messages, or watch our videos where we draw for prizes. So this one is it's a really nice sword. It's signed by some of the American staff for Runes of Magic. And then there's the big boy here. I got it on my shoulder because it's so darn heavy. You know, the sucker is 16 pounds. Look at this. So it's a two-handed sword here, man. This is a beautiful sword. And we're giving this away when we hit 42,500 subscribers. It could be you. So, just subscribe. That's all you have to do. We'll do videos selecting the winners, and we'll send you a message in YouTube as long as you accept it. Just make sure you accept messages from us. To do that, put us on your contact list. And you just add Markee Dragon to your contact list, and then you'll be able to get messages from us, and you'll have 30 days to get back to us when we send you a message. Or if we can't message you, you'll just be on video, and you just gotta watch the video and then contact us. So anyway, if you made it this far, you really should subscribe, and I would appreciate it. So anyway, that's all.